guys, this is Sarah from Elemental Indigo, and this is your weekly oracle card reading for the week commencing 28th of July. I'm going to use the Angel Tarot cards today, so I've already split them into two piles because there are so many cards, so I tend to kind of shuffle one pile at a time and then merge them because my hands aren't that big, hopefully. So I'll give these a good shuffle and we'll find out what we need to know for this week. Well, it takes me a little bit longer with these ones. So at the moment in the UK, it's Monday now, and it's still sunny but not as kind of really hot as it was last week. I know a lot of us were all baking last week. Then again, we usually want it to be summer when it's winter. I want it to be winter when it's summer. So this weekend I was trying to live more, be mindful of the moment and enjoy the summer, even though it's really hot and I was baking, trying to enjoy the moment while it lasts, because I know once it comes December I'm going to be going, wish it was summer again. And of course we had the new moon on Saturday, I think it was. So how have you found the new moon? I've been really guided to let go of a lot of stuff over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So there's been a lot of letting go and decluttering and whatnot. So I don't know if that comes up for you as well. So I'm going to draw 3 cards now. I'm also going to sneeze, I think. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I just sneezed there. Okay, so I'm going to draw cards for Monday. Let's see what we need to know this week. So Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday. That one rather than the one bit. Oh, this one's sticky. Okay, yeah. Right, that card kind of wanted to stay out there. I'm going to use it as a separate one actually, rather than just put it on for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because I was in the middle of thinking about moving from Wednesday, Thursday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll have another card there and then we'll read the other one at the end and see what it says, because it wanted to stay out the pack, that one. So we'll put that one just here and we'll do Monday, Tuesday first. Oh, this is always coming up at the moment. Okay, so 7 of Fire, and it says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. This card is like always coming up at the moment. I think it might have come up last time I used the Angel Tarot for a weekly reading, which probably wasn't that long ago. Anytime I work with these at the moment, it comes up for me as well, quite often. So the 7 of Fire is just what it says, standing your ground and defending your beliefs. So a lot of the times when you're on this spiritual path, you will get people who are close to you, who are well-meaning, but they may try and detract you off the path, you know, because it's not the stereotypical easy way to go. So the easy way to go probably would be to get a 9-to-5 job and sit in the system and be quite happy in there. And for some people that works because, you know, if you're in a situation where you need a stable, regular wage, it's a great situation because you can get one. But for many of us, feel called to move outside of that structure. Personally, I tried to get in that structure after I left school and I never actually properly succeeded. Managed about a year and then that was kind of that. I just drifted from job to job ever since, really, until I went self-employed. Yay! So you may find at the beginning of this week that people are maybe, if you're focusing on your career at the moment or trying to take a step in your career, or you know, you feel you're ready to make a jump or a leap of faith or take a bit of a risk. You know, you don't have to transition from one to the other with a massive gap in between where you could fall. You can put safety nets up if you need to. But people may try and detract you from making jumps in, whether it's career or relationships. They may try and attract you just because they want to see you, in the stereotypical safe place that they've been in, and they know it's safe because that's their experience, but it's not necessarily your experience. So if you are called at the beginning of the week to maybe stand up a little bit for your beliefs and your actions, and where you're going, then you can do that in a sort of assertive but not really aggressive way. And remember, the card does say choose your battles wisely. So, sometimes you'll come into confrontation with somebody about it, but then, maybe they're doing it out of love for you. So if you take a step back in these kind of situations, if they come up at the beginning of the week, and observe them, and if see if that's the case, in which case, it may be not beneficial to get in an all-out war, say, with somebody who's just trying to look out for your own interests. But if you can recognise that, that's fine. Another thing I'm getting from this card is self-confidence at the beginning of the week. So, if you're feeling called to go this way, or you're feeling called to do something, then I think at the moment, at the beginning of the week, maybe slightly more than concrete action steps, because sometimes you try and take these action steps and you feel like you're just running on a conveyor belt, say, and you're making a lot of effort but not really getting anywhere fast. So I feel like it's more important at the beginning of the week to concentrate on connecting with yourself and becoming really confident in yourself and in your decisions, and confident in your beliefs as well, and allowing yourself to have those. So I think self-confidence is most important this week. And here we've got another fire card. Now, fire cards are related to passions, so burning passions, desires, and are often related to career as well. So the Ace of Fire and it brings an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So the middle of the week, we may see a situation coming up, which might not be around forever, but if you notice the signs and you're ready and aware, you could see a really good opportunity coming up for you at the middle of the week, particularly in career. So look out for perhaps people coming to you with partnership ideas, or new customers in your business perhaps. So these two cards together are suggesting that you need to be actually a little bit more rigid in your beliefs this week. And a lot of the time we're sort of taught to go with the flow, and see what happens. But I think if you're really, clear at the beginning of the first 2 days of the week, absolutely confident in your own decisions, that's really going to push you forward now into the midweek and manifest some exciting opportunity for you, or help you advance in your career. So hang on in there, because that's not far off. Now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the Two of Earth. So this card can mean too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, or consider a more playful approach. Okay, what often happens when something good happens in our lives, something we've been working and waiting for and trying to manifest, and when that ball suddenly gets rolling again, especially if it's been a long time before that ball's been rolling since, we can actually sort of start to sabotage it again, because we feel kind of really overwhelmed with what's going on. If things are starting to move for you again, you may suddenly feel like, I'm being bombarded at all angles with action, and as the card says, too much going on at once for you. So if you're feeling like that towards the weekend, instead of just being totally overwhelmed and either burning out or being unable to make a decision because there's too much being thrown at you, that's when you need to drop back more into a more playful approach, as the card suggests, is probably going to be more beneficial for you. So don't be scared of dropping into trying to bring out the fun in life and using a more playful approach to things, even things as serious as career and finance and business. Don't be afraid to do that, because that playful approach can bring out your creativity for a start and give you solutions to things that may be happening, and also give you answers to decisions that you need to make. Instead of keeping you stuck on the spot and overwhelmed, dropping into a playful approach is going to give you that sort of background to everything and help you connect with yourself and make the right decision, which ultimately is why we're stuck anyway, because we're worried that we're going to make the wrong decision. So all in all, this week it looks like there's some amazing opportunities going to come up potentially for us. So if we do get there, then an important part of this week is also going to be dropping into fun, taking the more playful approach, and really at the beginning of the week they're getting confident in ourselves. Now this came out, fell out the deck, wouldn't go back in. So this is the Knight of Water. So you may come across someone this week who's emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, or contemplative. Or the meaning of the card in general is falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, or an invitation to a social event. I'll just put that there. So this could be at the middle of the week. Let's move that when it says there's a new opportunity. It might not be just for career, it may be more socially orientated or relationship orientated for some of you as well. So in relation to this week, I think this card's suggesting that a lot of emotions may come up this week, so it could be a pretty emotional week for some of us, but we have the dolphin to ride it out on. So again, dropping into a bit more of a fun and playful approach is going to help us to balance any strong emotions that are coming up, and these might not necessarily be bad ones. I mean, if there's a good opportunity coming, you can suddenly have a surge of joy and gratitude, and that's all very positive emotions. But then if you do get a bit overwhelmed at the end of the week, dropping into fun again will help balance those swings of emotions that may come up for you potentially this week. So have a great week, and I hope this great opportunity comes for us all, however big or small it may be. We don't know yet, but it's potentially there. So have a fun week as well, and I will see you for next week's angel card reading.